Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Why are you laughing? You're giggling already. We haven't even started, hardly. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we figured we would do a quick Facebook Live. Well, I say quick. A quick Facebook Live probably will turn into an hour of Facebook Live. We figured we would do a Facebook Live with you tonight. We would have done one yesterday on our normal Sunday, but it was my mum's birthday. She will probably join us maybe soon if she's seen the post saying up. So we didn't do one yesterday. Hi, Bridget.
Hi, Bridget.
So we didn't do one yesterday because we were over my mum's having a barbecue for her birthday yesterday. So yeah, that's it. So we figured we'd come with you tonight and just show you show you a card using we're using the Perennial Essence stuff, aren't we, tonight?
Yes, Floral Essence stamp set.
Oh, Floral, yeah, the Perennial Essence Suite is what we are using. So Jay can show you some of the examples on this one here, and once we've done this, we'll go over and switch the camera around and show you some bits and bobs.
Do I show it with my face on?
You show it with your beautiful face on.
Beautiful face.
Okay. We're not used to this. We figure we're going to try this face-to-face thing. It's normally just you see our hand.
I don't like seeing my face. No,
so let us know if this works better, if you prefer seeing us and then we'll switch over. Just let us know what you think of it. So yeah, rather than seeing our hands, you can see us a little bit and see what we look like. Was that Jean?
I keep forgetting. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Do you know the correct?
Gian.
Yeah.
I think it's Gian.
Sorry, we've forgotten the pronunciation. But hi, thank you for watching us, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Okay, so yeah, crack on. So
yes. Well, before we go on to the Floral Essence, we wanted to show you some projects with the Daisy Lane because Stampin' Up has actually given us an incentive, all of the demonstrators. If we sell X amount of stuff, we get given free stamps. So it's a great opportunity for you to get the Daisy Lane stamp or the bundle, and you will help us get another item on our craft stash as well. So we can show you more products, and it's actually it's going to be a free stamp set from the
it'll be the Christmas autumn winter. So yeah.
Yes. So if you don't have the Daisy Lane yet, please order it from our online shop. We've got a couple of examples. These ones are actually what we'll be making on our card making class tomorrow in Chinam Basingstoke. Some are simple, some are more elaborate. This one, sorry, it's a bit back to front, but there you go. So this one's got the thank you thinlits, and it's only got the fern stamps. And if it's actually, sorry, it's in plastic. It's actually, the ink has been daubed on with the Granny Apple Green and the shaded spruce, so it creates a two-tone ombre effect, I guess. The next one is this one, so another simple one. So it's got the basket weave embossing folder, sprig punch, and the daisy punch. So that's the normal large one, and the actual stamp was painted or spread. I spread the ink using aqua painter, and the other stamps was just on there. And last one, this was actually inspired or cased by my Creating Kindness design team, Timmy. Lou Kitzelman from Australia, thank you so much. She did the original Daisy Big Punch, so we used the small Daisy Punch, medium Daisy Punch, so let's say, and it's embossed in the tufted. So that's our the 3 cards that we'll be doing in class tomorrow.
Yeah.
We've also created, I've also actually done 2 more projects using the Daisy Lane to include in the Stamping Glam Squad free tutorial. Free tutorial.
And hasn't even had a drink yet.
Free projects. If you order from our online shop, £46, or you can buy the tutorial. Oh, I said it. Okay, there. The tutorial on its own for £15. But let us know if you'd like to get that tutorial and or the Daisy Lane stamp.
Yeah.
Which is quite
so
cool.
if you like that, then yeah, we would appreciate it if you buy it from us, so we can then show you some more. Stop covering your face. So you can yeah. Obviously, you can we can show you some more stuff, and it'll be easier for us to. It'll be cheaper for us to buy it. It's pretty much we're yeah. Just please buy it from us.
Aww.
Yeah.
Gian said you could start with showing your.
Did you not show me? Did you not see me pick up Suki?
Oh no, I didn't. Sorry, I was too busy.
Suki was in the middle there.
Oh, was she?
Suki, come here.
Come on. That's Suki.
This is Suki.
Oh, she likes hanging her head on your arm. Oop, no, she don't like that.
Say hi. There we go. That's Suki.
Oh, yes. So moving on. Perennial Essence. Oh, actually, shall I turn the camera so then they can see
Let's
better?
have one more.
Oh, okay, that's Minnie.
This is Minnie. Say hi, Minnie. Oh, she's saying hi as well. She's angry at me.
I don't think she like that.
And Tom is fast asleep. So
He's sleeping on his Victoria box. McVitie's.
So yes. Anyway, so you're going to flip the camera and show these ones over.
So
then. All right.
We've created some samples with the perennial floral essence stamp set and the perennial essence suite as well. So I'll flip the camera and
I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'll be in the background, but yeah, we won't be pretty doing a face to face now.
Right.
Well, maybe we'll see. We haven't quite worked out what we're doing yet.
Right. I'll just cover that and then flip. Okay, and take that off. That looks wonky. There you go. Cool. Yeah, that's alright. Cool. So, hi! That's better. I feel more comfortable with just my hands. So this was a make and take from on stage. So that's including the DSP, which is the Floral Essence DSP. I've lost my catalog. 10 something. Yeah, Perennial Essence Design Series paper. It's actually quite nice. So because two of us attended, that one is the back of that is actually really nice. But we haven't gotten that yet. I think we're waiting until July to do a big order. But that's on our list. So it coordinates with the punch, perennial flower punch, and just the sentiment there. This one, you've probably seen it on our blog. I did it for the Papercraft Crew challenge. So it was a sketch challenge, I think. So I've just extended the flower, and it's quite nice. The stamp, where's the stamp? Oh, there. Yeah, it's not. Barry, help! You're supposed to be helping me.
What do you want?
The stamp. The floral essence stamp.
I don't know what you
It'll turn up. Anyway, yeah. So that's been extended, and the image on the actual stamp set is black and white. So I thought, oh yeah, that looks quite cool. This one, Barry attended the Royal Twinklets. That's it's a team training run by our upline Quinn Pip. So Barry made and Fiona Witten of Acorns, and he's done this as his swap. So using the vellum, perennial vellum. Thank you. The vellum punch in the flower perennial flower punch as well, and the furry things there. It's really touchy-feely, that one. It's quite tactile, that's it. And this is Barry's birthday card. So we gave it to Barry's mom, and then we took it back so we can show you. So again, using the flower punch as well, the leaf punch and the sprig punch. And that is actually the... What?
Knew it. It was Purple Posy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the purple post-it. No, but what DSP is that?
Oh, the DSP is.
So that's not in the perennial essence suite, but it's quite nice. I quite like the pastel colors on that one.
That is the Woven Threads Designer Series paper.
That one. Hi Anita. There we go. And lastly, we just wanted to show you this card, which we got from one of our customers. So thank you, Celine, for sending us this beautiful card. And it's got the lace embossing folder as well. And when you open it up, look, how cool is that? I love that. I love interactive and pop-up cards, so I'm trying to work out how to do that myself. But we'll see. We'll see.
No, we just want to show that. So Celine, if you're watching, thank you very much for our beautiful card.
Cool. And that is that. Also, with regards to going back to the Daisy Lane, we're actually gonna do a product-based class on the 30th of July.
Yes.
More details to follow. If you are interested in local to Basingstoke, please contact us. And we'll be doing more intermediate, advanced pop-up as well, pop-up cards, and I'll probably be redesigning one of my pop-up twists. Bear with. So this one, I think you've seen that one. A lot of you have actually asked for a tutorial, so it's still in the making, but I will probably redesign it for the Daisy, and that will be available to purchase the tutorial. So we're gonna trial it and see how that works, or if I'm gonna, yeah. So we're still working it out, but watch this space. Right. Anyway, back to Floral Essence. I will be doing some, well, a card. I'll be doing a card. I haven't actually designed one, so I'll be doing it on the fly. So I is winging it, but I'll be doing some more sponging, and I pre-cut my papers, which is inside this one. So I thought I'll do some heat embossing. I know I said I don't really like heat embossing on camera that much, but I think this technique, the emboss resist technique, is quite nice with the sponging as well. So what I'll do is get my blocks. Oh, sorry. Yes, please. Paris just offered me a drink. I know. I was like, yes, please.
What type of drink?
Surprise me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be using this stamp. So it's an outline stamp, and I will be embossing that in clear and then sponging on top. So before we do that, I'm just gonna prep the paper. So every time you do it, you do some type of embossing, heat embossing, shall I say. It's best practice to powder up your paper and just to get rid of any excess moisture or stickiness or what you call it, oils, I guess, from your fingers and hands, and so then the embossing powder won't stick to it. Now we have Versamark ink. And I'm just gonna do it randomly. I don't actually know if you can see, but I'll bring it up later. Even I can't see. Where are we? There. So yeah, so until we get the actual DSP, it's quite nice to just make our own backgrounds, and that's what we enjoy doing anyway as well, just creating backgrounds. But we are going to challenge ourselves to use more DSP and showcase the DSP more. So that is stamped in Versamark. If you can see, it's slightly wet still. And then I'm just gonna clear embossing powder. Okay, and I can't. So normally I'm just gonna switch off the fan. It's been really hot in our flat today. It's quite humid today. So the fan's been on, the door's been open, and the windows as well. We're running out of this. So we need to get some more. Hi, Caro. Can you all see okay? Is it too dark? I tend to like switch off our big light because it creates huge shadows. But sometimes it might just look too dark for you. What is that? Paper. Dimensional. Right, get rid of that. Right, so I'm just gonna hit emboss, so cover your ears if it gets too loud. Probably Barry's come bearing.
So he's got his drink.
It's going. Ow. That's hot. Right, I think that's done. I can't see.
Yeah, that's done.
Ooh. Hi, Donna. Right. No, is that done?
Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah. Can you just double check? Sorry, I can't see that well. See, that's why I don't like doing embossing. I think it's done. Right, so whilst he's doing that, I'm going to show you what colors I'll be using. Thank you. So I'll be using Petal Palette, Grapefruit Grove, and Calypso Coral. And I'm just gonna sponge randomly, again, just like the Galaxy technique that we showed last week. And then hoping for the best. There we go. So you need a sponge, stamping sponge. Again, this comes in packs of 3, and you can cut it in quarters, and you'll get for a 12 for your colors, for your ink pads, and you can wash them, and it doesn't it stains it, but it doesn't, as long as you washed it okay, it won't actually transfer any ink. So we'll go with the light. Sorry. Oh, rubber band. I tend to go home with 1 or 2 rubber bands on my wrist. Here we go. So I'm just gonna quickly sponge petal pink, and because of the the heat embossing, I don't know if you haven't done this technique before, because it creates a protective layer. It keeps it keeps it white on there. And then if I keep that there, I won't get confused. So now I'll move on to the Grapefruit Grove, so slightly darker than the petal pink. Sorry if it's wobbling. There we go. So the initial kind of like layer, the first layer that you're gonna be putting on with the sponge, it tends to take longer to catch onto the paper, but just keep adding your color. This is Calypso Coral. Adding your color and work in a circular motion as well. And if you don't want the textured look, work off your paper and then onto your card. There we go. And then I might just add more Grapefruit Grove just to strengthen that color. And then back onto there. And this petal pink is so light that it doesn't look like I'm adding anything, but I'll bring the card up, and what I'll do is I'll probably edge it as well. We'll see. Has anyone done this technique before? Heat resist? Heat emboss? Emboss resist? Yeah, I haven't really done this for a while. I tend to just sponge and then splatter, I guess.
If you have done it before, share. We'd love to see pictures of it, so share it on our page.
So that's the... I can never know. That's the iPhone's camera. It's a bit odd. There you go. That looks alright, right?
Yeah. Do you want some tissue just to wipe off any excess on the embossing?
Yes. So if you have a more solid image, the ink will actually lay on top of the embossed area. So you could always get tissue or kitchen towel and just buff it, I guess, and take off any excess and then make that even more brighter or whiter. But because this is more outline, I guess you can't really see that much difference. But you
see how much you've taken off when you look at it.
So there's hardly any, but there is some. There you go. So I will leave that like that, and I will go on to the vellum. So what I'll do is I'll actually
You done with it?
maybe
I'll leave it there.
leave it there. Leave it. So the vellum, perennial essence vellum pack comes in 3 different colors. 3, right?
Yeah.
What are they, Barry?
Old olive.
Old olive,
Daffodil delight.
daffodil delight, and
Petal pink.
is it petal pink or
Like correct?
I don't know.
Oh, is it not written down in there? Shall I have a little look?
I'm gonna.
Let's see if I've done my homework correct.
Yes. Because I don't know. So what I'll do is I'll actually use the green and then have the sentiment on green. Paper. And then I will be...
Oh, so saffron. So
Ooh,
I got it
so
right for
saffron.
Daffodil Delight.
Yes, you did.
Old
Yeah.
Olive, Petal Pink and So Saffron are the three colours which are in it.
So the sentiments that comes in the stamp is all days are beautiful, wishing you a blissful future, and with friendly thoughts and best wishes today and every day. So I want to punch it so it's just easier. So I'll be using that. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'll be using that one. I keep forgetting to look at the camera. Oopsie. And I need a block. Oh, it's all here. It's all within reach. On the floor. Somewhere. Right, there we go. So as I said earlier, we'll just prepare the vellum. Why are you laughing? And so again with the Versamark, I will just do it. How big is the thing? So I'm gonna use the 2-inch because that's what we have. Yeah, that looks alright. Can I actually stamp on there? No, I won't.
No, I don't think so. Probably not.
Right. There you go. And this time I'll be using the white embossing powder. Can you get me paper, please? Like our embossing paper. I couldn't find it. Or I didn't really look. More the case.
You can use the post office sizing guide.
Yeah, okay. That's good. So we have white embossing powder.
Shares in that, have we?
Well, we're running out of the clear one, so we need some more. So just, if you are embossing, just kind of like flick it at the bottom. Thank you very much. And emboss. That was good. Right. And then I'm just gonna double check. So if you hold it against the light, if there's any matte left over, that bit isn't embossed properly. That looks all shiny to me. Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Mum.
Right. And we are gonna punch.
You just had it in your hand and
I
put it.
did. Where's the punch? There. I'm just gonna punch that. Is that too far? No. So how are we gonna do? I'll do it. No, I'll do it that way. I'll do it in the center and then I can alter it if needed. There you go. So now we have that, and then we can just put it there, put it anywhere, even there, and then just what I'll probably do is I'm gonna punch in the starburst as well, a white, whisper white, and we'll just see if that creates any difference. So because you can see slightly, although it's dark, that probably just brighten it up. There we go. So I'll put that on my card base, which is this one I did in 5.5 by 8.25, just because that fits an A4 in a US letter size. Because I'm awkward that way, but feel free to change
So
it.
it's in inches now, is it?
Yeah, 5.5 and 8.25
Inches.
not centimeters, because that would be silly small. Right. I had to switch off the fan because I was embossing.
Okay. We didn't think of that, did we?
No, we didn't.
It's very hot here today. I don't know what it's like wherever you are, but it's very hot.
Too hot. I won't sing.
Please don't. Hi, Jane.
Hi. So I'm gonna do that, and then I want to add some sort of, I don't know, flowers. I wasn't gonna add flowers, but I've actually pre-stamped some flowers
On the floor down here.
on the floor down here, Barry says. But I'll quickly show you how I did that, and that is using Dober to get the ombre effect onto there, so it's like two-tone, and that stamp is the solid stamp there. I'll do that in the smaller one. No, the big one, because the small one will be harder. Yeah, no, I'll do the big one. And the stamp is actually out somewhere. Where's the stamp?
I don't know where you put it.
You set me up. I don't know where it is. We'll do the small one. I'm winging it, it's fine. So we'll do the small one. That needs cleaning. And then Calypso Coral. So I've got my Dober case, or R, shall I say. So the way to do it is basically use your lighter ink pad first. So in this case it's Petal Pink. So tap tap tap.
Alright.
OMG. Scared the cat. And then what you then need to do is go with your lighter ink. So in this case Calypso Coral. Use your Dober. So tap it, and then starting from the center, just tap it around. You can go back in again, and then because you're only adding into the middle and you're tapping it outwards, I'm hoping it will actually look okay. So you have a more concentrated color inside. There you go. I quite like doing that because it's nice. And also this color was actually inspired by the orchid that we bought Sandra for her birthday. That was really nice orchid. Yes, very nice. But we don't have any orchids stamps anymore, so I thought I'll try it on here. So that one is Balmy Blue with Blueberry Bushel, and what's great about those two colors is actually coordinates with the Perennial Essence DSP. So those two colors are in there, and I think it was Calypso Coral. Yeah, Calypso Coral and Petal Pink as well is in the Perennial Essence. So I'm afraid because this one doesn't come in a die, I will be fussy cutting it out. So normally I tend to take my time, but fussy cutting. So I'm just gonna see if I can do it really quickly. Really quickly, he says. I quite like fussy cutting myself, but there are some people who prefer dies because it is quicker. And it's just easier to take off any excess. Can you see? Sorry, any excess paper that weighs it down on one side. So I tend to just cut it all off first, and then use the hole. So that one's done, and then I'll just cut this off. Am I mumbling? Sorry. Hi, Sarah.
Yeah, if Jane mumbles, just tell him to speak louder.
I'm concentrating, so I tend to kind of like drop off and just mumble.
Welcome to my world, everybody.
Yeah. I'll just do it that way. That's fine. So if you don't, yeah, if you're unsure of like how, you could also, you could always even cut really close to the stamped image if you don't want the big white border around it, or go around it with a Stampin' blend, a light Stampin' blend, maybe a blue or a gray, and then that will give you a nice edge as well. So then as a guide you can cut around that line in a way. So that is that. Can you get me the Mossy Meadow twine, please? Thanks. Thanks. Right, so I'm just gonna put this on and add all of the elements with a bit of Tombow as well as the Mossy Meadow. Are you being my Mitosu hand? You can do something.
And this twine is coming from the Magnolia Lane ribbon combo pack, so you get a really nice one in there as well. This one's really, really pretty. But yeah.
Yeah, I've used that quite a bit actually. That's the only.
I can see you've used that one quite a bit.
Oh, well, that's what I used for our whatchamacallit, card for the catalog. So I used the Magnolia Lane stamps and the coordinating dies, and Barry posted that picture of me crafting in the dark. Yeah, thanks for that.
Mm.
And that's what I use. Yes, it's really nice. So with twine, I tend to use double-sided tape. Please, Barry. Go get. So 3 or however many you want. So twirl it around your finger. Ooh. And then Barry was asking me how I do mine. So the 2 ends are there, but because I wanted to have different sizes, just kind of like pull one end, so then it goes a bit random, and then there you have it. So I'm just gonna add that like that with Terran tape, because that's what I find is easier to use, or glue dots actually. So I'm gonna put that there, so it's gonna be hidden anyway. Yeah, I'll put it down there. Big tool would be handy, but it's next to me, but I managed to do it. So I'm just gonna add that on to there, and then you could always shape it afterwards or not. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. So how am I gonna put that there? Glue dot. I have glue dot. It's here. So I'm gonna add these on as well. So onto there. It does blend a little bit with background, but that's why I added the big border on there. Oh, I'll add the middle bit. What shall I use? I'll just glue that down. What do you think? Shall I use, Barry?
Stamp. Well, there is a stamping middle bit.
Yeah.
What about stamping it in the yellow there, which you've got?
I don't have any. That yellow.
What's that there?
That's petal pink.
Like this one. It's light. It looks like yellow from here.
That's petal pink. I do have the crush curry
Where do you have crushed curry?
next to you.
Yeah, curry might look nice on that.
So I'm just gonna add glue dot in the middle, maybe in 3s. Onto there. Can you still see? Sorry, I keep forgetting that I'm trying to show you and I'm just showing myself. There we go. And then I'm just gonna place that in the middle. And it is floating, but I don't mind that. On there. So we have the yellow.
That's the small one.
So the crushed curry,
Or is that the large one?
that is the small one, I believe. So it has the coordinating, what's that, middle stand. Right, I'm gonna stand up because I can't see. I tend to craft standing up, actually. I prefer it standing up. There you go. It was a bit squiffy, but we'll hide that bit. And then you have the other one on there with the crushed curry.
So there's two different stamps for that, so we just switched over the stamp.
There we go. That was cool. And then this one actually got the big circular one as well, but I won't stamp that one. So that is done. Does it blend too much, or?
I think the white border at least makes it stand out.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna prop that in dimensionals, and then I'll just add the flowers. I think has everyone fallen asleep? Sorry, am I bored?
Yeah, let us know your point. We can see there's some of you watching, but it's gone very quiet. So if you're really, really mesmerised or we've bored you to sleep.
Big tool, but snips is fine. It feels weird because we've done the setup slightly different. I keep forgetting where the camera is. And the laptop is normally on my left side, and now it's on my right, so but it's fine. Am I putting way too much?
Right, that's fine.
I think that's a lot.
That is a lot, but
Sorry. Shall I just spread it out?
one more there. That's it.
Oh well. Yeah, try and spread it
That
out.
means we need to buy more of them.
Yes, it's fine. I think it's in stock. There we go. Okay, moving on.
Yes, moving on swiftly.
What are you like? Wait. Oh no! Oh no! There we go. Right, I'm gonna put that there. And I'm gonna cut the edge off, I think. Do you like the edge cut off? Is that straight? Wait, I can't see.
I've moved the chair back, don't sit down.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for warning me. Right. There's not much edge to cut, not really.
I think you should do.
What? Cut it?
Yeah.
Can I take it off? There's not much there. Right, I move it. It's not still straight. See, it's nice having Barry in the same room. I don't have to shout. It's still the same.
No, it's not. It's over
Is it?
more. That's
Okay.
fine.
We'll see, and then if not, I can just move it again. Was that really No, I don't like it. Right, I'm gonna move it again. There. Yeah. Ta-da! I'm snipping off the dimensional. Oh. It would be great if I snip the vellum as well. Let's see. Ta-da! Right, I'm pushing that in. And then I'm just gonna add these. So what I would just do is either have it there and then have it underneath as well. And then we can do this, the leaf punch or the sprig punch. So that one I'm gonna put on the vellum and then hang off with the.
Do you want the leaf or the sprig?
Oh yeah, you packed it for tomorrow. The sprig, please. Please.
So if you can see the face which I'm giving him now, I've packed up for class tomorrow and he wants the stuff which is buried at the bottom of the box.
And then I'm just gonna do it there.
Leaf or sprig?
Sprig, please. I want the one right at the bottom of that crate.
And it is the one right at the very bottom of the crate.
Oh well, you asked.
One sprig punch.
Thank you. So I will just add. Oh, where's the other ribbon? I'm gonna add it there. The one for this one. There you go. So might as well. I've used the twine. I might as well add this one. I really like this ribbon. It's what is it? Linen with the white edge. What does it say? It doesn't say. No. Yeah, it's like linen, and then it's got the white border on it. So I'm just gonna do that. Oops. Oops. There we go.
It is just linen ribbon with white edges.
There you go.
That's all it says.
Right. Maybe I should have added it before, but I can just. This is what I tend to do when I'm doing cards. I don't know if you're the same. You add more stuff and you will like, oh, I should have added it way before. But you can lift it. I'll lift it. There. And I'll just use. I normally use as well tear and tape with ribbons just to for easiness, but because I didn't add it earlier, I'm just gonna add glue dot. So I'm gonna put the glue dot in between those two to hold it in place, he says. And not drop it. So it's holding the two, and then I'll probably do the same there for the end bit. Sorry, you can't see. There you go. So 2 glue dots, and I'm just gonna slot that in somehow in there. Oh yeah, you gave me a drink, didn't you? Right. Lift it up. There you go. It's all gravy. Ta-da! It's like it's always been there. There you go. And then you can curl that up if you want, and then put that there, so then it adds a bit more lift texture. And I'm just gonna add some basic pearls as well. That was a hint.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that hint. those as well.
Oh, have you? Oh no. Whatever you can get your hands on, which is should be everything. Right. Have you got it?
No, that's fine. I'll find it.
I'll add the sprigs. So I'll be doing that in Sahara sand, so a bit of neutral but lighter. So just an off cut is enough, and 2 should be enough. Thanks. Oh, that's hard. Oh no, it's fine. It was me being silly. There you go. So you can have it coming out, tucked in, or also I tend to cut sometimes, and then even if you just want a tiny bit, so don't be afraid to cut your punched elements. Make it work for you. If you just want a little bit of it, a little bit of sprig punch by the side. Oh no, I stuck that in. It's fine. And then I'll just do it that way. Yeah, make it work. Same goes with the dies. It's nice to, if you have time, it's nice to just play around and then see what works and what doesn't. But if you just want a quick card, obviously just punch it as is. Am I gonna? Yeah. There we go. Lift it up. Here we go. Final sprig on the card. That will stick. And nope, that won't go. Right, here we go. So, and then just to finish up, we have the basic pearls. And I tend to work in in odd numbers, as Sandra likes as well. So, and different sizes. There. Ooh, run away. Pearls. So there. Oh, it's upside down. Actually, I'll keep it in here. What do you think, Barry? Where do you want it?
On the green.
On the green.
I think somewhere on the green.
And then where's the other one gonna go?
Yeah, don't ask me.
Or 2 here. No, I'm gonna go up here. Oh, there we go. How is that? Right, I'm gonna clear up and then show you in a cleaner. You're supposed to, huh? I was just gonna turn this over, so then it's a cleaner thing.
Oh, I'm with you.
Well, yeah, I could have asked, I guess. I was hoping you would read my mind. Like always. But here, there you go. That is the Floral Essence. Floral Essence stamp set with the sprig punch, starburst punch, circle punch, everything punch. With the heat embossing, heat embossing and heat resist technique. Hope you enjoy that and do some heat resist
We're going to do
Yourself?
a quick face-to-face again to sign.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Let's see if this works. Let's
Cover your eyes.
cover your eyes. Oh no, you're seeing everything else.
You see my dream. There we go. Right. Thanks again for joining us.
Yes. So a lovely card there. I think Jay's made a. Considering we didn't really plan this, wasn't it? This was about half an hour beforehand. We didn't know what we were doing.
Yes.
So
sorry for my indecisiveness. But that it normally takes me ages. It normally takes me longer than how long have we been on?
I think we'll be on nearly about 55 minutes.
Yeah, it's normally takes me longer than 55 minutes to actually design a card. So that was quite good going. I
So you
think.
can do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But yes. So hopefully you like that. I'll cover my face, not yours. There you go.
Well, no, bring it over. There you go.
So yes, so if you would like the Floral Essence, if it's not on your wish list, or sorry, I keep, but
that's fine.
the only thing.
I'll move
There
over
you go.
this way a bit more. Put it
Floral
between.
Essence, you can order from our online shop, as well as the Daisy Lane. I'm looking for Daisy Lane. Daisy Lane stamp set. If you do order from us with the Daisy Lane, or if you order from us up to £46. You get a free tutorial from the Stampin' Glam Squad, and our theme is actually daisies, coming up daisies. So order from us and you'll get those free tutorials to make some lovely projects. So I created a card and a pouch, and a couple of the design team actually created some 3D stuff as well. But mainly cards. So if you prefer cards, there's something for everyone. Cool.
Lovely. All right. So yeah, let us know what you think of this video. If the face-to-face thing, if you like it, if you don't, if speaking, yeah, let us know. It's the first time we've done it. So yeah, comments and feedback would be appreciated. So yes.
Or we can just go back doing our hands.
Or we can just go back to seeing our hands. That's fine.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks very much for watching us, and we will be back next week.
Sunday, maybe?
Sunday, maybe. If not
I don't know,
Sunday, Monday. Yeah.
Happy days.
Yes. All right, guys. I'm getting cramped sitting down here,
Okay.
so I've got to go soon.
Thank you. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon,
Yeah.
wherever you are.
See you later.
Happy crafting.
Bye.
Bye.